Hello! The purpose of this video is to show you how to create a new sound organizer file from scratch and all the various things that go along with that. So I'm going to start out by selecting File, New File, and I'm going to call the file. You see that it's in the phrasebook subdirectory, and I'm going to call it Create New Tile File. How original. Okay, and I'm going to save it.
Tiles.
Now what that did is it used the template of the new file to create the file that I am trying to set up. You'll see that the template has let's see, 10 different tools that show up on the very first tab of the template. So I'm going to get rid of these 10 tools just for simplicity of this demonstration. So I'm going to go to Move and Delete, and I'm going to turn on the Delete tool. Okay, you see that the small icons appear, but in order to delete a tile, I just
Program Show Settings.
double click on it.
Program Exit Software. Program Show Manual. Program String on/off. Program Show Dictionary. Program Dwell on/off. Program Show Select File. Program Show Programmer Size Tool. Program Edit Tiles. Program Edit Tiles. Program Show Volume Tool.
Okay, so we have a completely blank tile file, and we're going to begin by using the settings to tell us what this file will look like. So I'm going to go to File, I'm going to go to Show Settings. You see I have a tile layout. Now this is important. So if you choose a large number of rows, the tiles are going to be small. Same with the columns. Now in this case we are going to go with the 3 by 3, okay? And you'll see there's some other settings here that we may want to use later. We can come back to this. This is no consequence at the moment. So let's go to the Words and Phrases tab. We can ignore this for now. This is on the Database tab. You can sort by different 7 different categories. So let's go to the labels on. So I'm going to call the first one Cat. Okay, I'm going to call the second one Dog. Okay, now by clicking here on these icons we can change the icons. Now you have to use a specific file type, and you just have to play with this. Now on the vertical tabs, leave those alone, because those are set by the program, and that is the language that appears on the vertical tabs. So leave those tabs alone. Okay, the tab sizing, we can change the vertical width of the tab size or the horizontal width of the vertical tab strip. Okay, you see I have it set at 1,000 for each of these. We can also change the position of the tab strip, so this horizontal tab strip can appear at the top of the screen. The vertical tab can be on the left side of the screen if you desire. It's up to you. Okay, we also have the ability to show frequent tiles. Okay, we can set it, in this case let's just set it to 9, and I don't know the position to start yet, so let's just say, okay, 9 times 4, let's call it 45. Okay, colors, we can change the colors that are shown on the background of the tabs and other controls. So let's just leave that alone. We now have, it's warning us. So if we change, we went from 5 by 5 down to 3 by 3, so it's telling us we could bump tiles off the end of the file. So just know that this can cause you some problems if you change the number of tiles from down from the original
Wait
setting.
for tile update to finish tiles.
Okay, so now we have a cat tab and a dog tab. So what we're going to do is we are going to put a cat tile on the page. So what we're going to do is we're going to say tile editor, and the tile number is going to be 1. You can go right here and it'll tell you what number 3 tile. Okay, and I don't have any categories yet, so I'm just going to call this cats, if I can spell, and I'm going to call this a white cat. Okay, I'm not going to have any sound, but if you had the sound of a cat purring, you could do that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I need a graphic for that tile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to the internet and I'm going to look for images of cats, and I'm going to do a Alt print screen, and that captured that page. And I'm going to open up Microsoft Paint. This comes with your Windows. Okay, and that's not what I wanted. So I'm going to go to New, and I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to do Alt, print screen, come back to there. Now I have the cat image. So I'm going to use the select tool to select this cat image. I'm going to do copy, I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to do File, New File, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so there's my image. If you have a graphics file already, you can just use that as it is right there. Just import that graphics file. So I'm going to do a save as, and I'm going to do it as a JPEG because they're smaller than the BMP files. And I'm going to put this in the phrasebook subdirectory in the graphics section in the animals folder, but you can put it wherever you want. And I'm just going to call this white cat. White cat. Sound good? So now I can get rid of the paint program, and I can get rid of the Windows Explorer program, and I can come back to my tile editor and I can browse for the file, and it's phrasebook graphics, and it's in the animals, and the name of the file, if I go all the way down to the bottom, it's white cat. There it is, white cat. There's the picture of the white cat, and it is stretched because of the size of this control that I set. And I'm going to save the new tile, and I'm going to stop. So there you have just created a cat tile. Okay, and if I click on it,
White cat.
it's going to say white cat. Okay, let's say we wanted to add a dog picture.
Dog.
Okay, so I'm going to go to File, Tile Editor, and I'm going to put that dog picture. Let's say I put it right here on tile number 11. So I'm going to go 11, and this time I'm going to say dog, and I'm going to just say dog, and I'm going to browse. I'm in the animals again, and here's a nice picture of a dog that I've used before. Okay, and I'm going to save the new tile, and it's going to say dog. Okay, now I'm going to close, and now we have
Cat.
cat,
Dog.
and cat and dog. So using the tile editor, you can go back here and you can say, okay, what sound do we want to use? Right now, let's go to tile number 11. Okay, and let's browse for the sound. Okay, and we're going to go to phrase book, and I don't see it there, but in the sounds subdirectory I think I have an animals subdirectory, and I should be able to find a dog here. What did I do with that? Labrador barking. That's the name of the sound. Okay. Now if I want to listen to it, I just go. Okay. So I'm going to change this to Labrador. And you can add additional information about the tile. Down here is a golden okay, and I'm going to save the tile edits, and I'm going to close. Okay, so now I've created a
Cat.
I've created a dog tile and I've created a cat tile. You see that, you know, right now I have 3 across and 3 down, so the fewer columns and rows you have, the bigger the tiles are going to be. You could even make this entire tab one tile if you like. That would give you, you know, seven total tiles, or you could put 4 on here and they get really big, but you can make this whatever you would like it to be. So I'm going to close with that, and I hope this helps.